Howdy, this is David Groce, your Texas tax and lawman. We're back talking about federal tax relief and provisions found in the CAA. Today, let's highlight a few key provisions that may truly benefit your small business. Many of us feel like Rocky, staring up at Mr. T in Rocky 3. The ref is reading us the rules and Corona's facing us down and then grumbles,
"I'll bust you up." Go for it.
Well, here's some good news for businesses and restaurant owners across the country. 100% deduction for meals. I nearly passed out when I read this one. The IRS hates business owners deducting meals. The IRS has begrudgingly allowed a business deduction for 50% of a business meal. But now, after Corona lockdowns have put too many restaurants out of business, we can now take a business meal deduction for 100% of the price of a meal. That is a huge win. Keep in mind, you still have to substantiate the business purpose of the meal, write the client's name on the receipt, and save a copy for your file. This is good for 2021 and 2022. How about a $300 above-the-line charitable deduction for everyone? Even if you claim the standard deduction, you can now take a $300 above-the-line deduction for giving to charity. This amount increases to $600 in 2021. If you are one of those generous Americans who have opened their pockets to help the needy, you now get a deduction without having to itemize. Imagine this, no limit on charitable contributions. Much like the business meals the IRS disallowed, they want Americans to be generous, just not too generous. The CAA eliminates the 60% limit on charitable contributions. For 2020 and 2021, you can deduct up to 100% of your earnings if you give it to charity. If you have ever felt generous, now is the time to give. How about a $250 educator expense deduction? We all know our teachers have been stretched through Corona. Thank you, teachers, for going the extra mile for our kids. We are so thankful for you. The CAA reaffirmed that educators can take the $250 above-the-line educator expense deduction, and they clarified that buying personal protective equipment like masks and gloves qualifies. Well, I hope the IRS finishes before Rocky 4, because you and I have to stay in the fight and outlast the champ. Hey, until next time, adios. Texas tax and lawman legal disclaimer. Hey, I'm a lawyer. You know I have to have some lawyer mumbo jumbo. This is a general information video, not client attorney privilege information. The content is information only and is not directed to any specific facts or circumstances and cannot be relied upon as a legal opinion, even though that would be nice and save you a trip to the lawyer. If you have a specific legal question, feel free to contact David Groce directly or seek qualified legal or tax counsel in your state of residence, state of mind, or whatever place you call home.